Ever stepped into a home so clean it felt like time stopped? No buzzing appliances, no artificial scents, just stillness, order, like the walls themselves were at peace. That's the Amish way. But it ain't just about scrubbing floors or folding linens just right. It's about something deeper, something sacred. Stick around, friend. Let's step inside and see why Amish homes are always spotless. Dust doesn't stand a chance. Step into an Amish farmhouse in the early morning. You'll hear the creak of the wooden floor. Smell the faint scent of soap and something baking. Maybe cinnamon rolls. Maybe bread. But one thing you won't see? Dust. Not on the shelves. Not on the windowsills. And definitely not under the beds. See, for them, dust is the enemy of peace. It settles quietly, without warning. And they fight it quietly too. Each day, tiny cloths in hand. No fancy Swiffer stuff. Just old towels cut into squares. Dust gets wiped before it even gets comfortable. There's no procrastinating. No, I'll do it later. Because later becomes never. And never turns into cobwebs. So they stay ahead. Always ahead. Because dust don't belong here. Cleaning as connection. Funny thing, cleaning don't always feel like a chore in Amish life. It becomes something else, like a way to connect. With each other, with God, with time itself. Picture a mother and daughter, side by side, scrubbing the kitchen floor. They're not talking much, just working. But in that silence, something's building. A bond. The daughter learns how to scrub corners just right. Learns to rinse the rag with purpose. And the mother? She watches, teaches without teaching, passing down something ancient, almost sacred. It's not about sparkle or shine. It's about showing up, doing it together, making something clean and whole. That kind of cleaning, it changes people. Clutter doesn't stand a chance either. Clutter ain't welcome here. Not in the drawers. Not behind closet doors. The Amish, they live by a simple rule. If it doesn't serve a purpose, it goes. That's it. No sentimental hoarding. No, maybe I'll use it someday. Someday never comes. And they know it. So their spaces feel lighter, airy. Nothing pressing in on you from the walls. You can breathe better in a place like that. You can think better too. It's like your brain gets room to stretch out. Because when the physical world's tidy, your mind follows. That's not philosophy. That's experience. Real-life proof that less really is more. Especially when it comes to peace. Dirt is handled the Amish way. They live close to the earth, don't they? Fields, gardens, barns, animals. So yeah, they get dirty. Real dirty. But that dirt, it don't follow them inside. Boots are left by the door. Aprons come off before entering. Hands get scrubbed hard, sometimes raw. Floors are swept after every meal. Mopped when they need it. And when winter hits and mud gets dragged in, you better believe it's gone by evening. Because dirt's fine in the fields. It feeds the food, grows the flowers. But inside the home, that's sacred space. Dirt's not allowed to linger. Not even for a minute. Laundry that smells like the wind. You ever smelled sun-dried laundry on a cold morning? The Amish have. Every week. Sometimes more. Sheets flap on lines strung between trees. Baby clothes sway like tiny flags. Towels stiffen in the breeze. And when it's all done, the whole house smells fresh. Clean. Alive. But more than that, it feels earned. There's no dryer buzzing in the background. No fabric softener perfumes. Just soap, sun, and wind. It's hard work. Real hard sometimes. But it pays off. Rooms feel calmer. Beds feel crisper. And the air? You can't bottle that. It's the scent of effort, of time well spent, of love. The kitchen that's always ready. The Amish kitchen is never still for long. Someone's always chopping, stirring, canning, baking, but it never looks messy. You'd think with all that going on, things would pile up. But no, counters stay wiped. Dishes get washed right after meals. Cupboards are neat, labeled. Floors swept 3 times a day, maybe more. It's not about looking perfect. It's about readiness. If a neighbor stops by, they're welcome. If a child scrapes a knee, there's room at the table. The space is ready for life. Not showroom life, real life. And that kind of readiness, it requires constant attention. The Amish, they know that. So they keep it ready. Always. Rituals rooted in time. There's a rhythm to it. A beat. You don't need a clock to know when it's cleaning time. Your hands just know. After breakfast, tidy the table. Before lunch, sweep the floors. End of the week, wash the linens. Every motion earned over generations. The Amish don't write schedules on whiteboards. Don't need reminders on phones. The rituals live in the body. Passed down, like heirlooms. And with that kind of rhythm, nothing gets forgotten. No corner untouched. No task delayed. It's not obsessive. It's just natural. Like breathing. Like praying. Like folding the same towel the same way every time because your mother showed you how. No room for chaos. Life outside the Amish community, it's loud, fast, chaotic, but inside their homes, it's different, still, ordered. And that order, it doesn't happen by accident. It's built, each day, brick by invisible brick. A toy returned to its shelf, a dish dried and put away, a book closed gently, placed just so. These tiny acts, they push back the chaos. Keep the storms outside, because if the world's spinning, the home shouldn't. The home should be an anchor, and clean homes anchor hearts. That's what the Amish believe. You walk in, and everything says it's okay. You're safe here. That message, it's written in every clean surface. Cleanliness is a form of memory. Ever think about how clean spaces help you remember? The Amish do. That wooden bench, grandfather carved that, so it stays polished. That table, meals and laughter live in its grain, so it's wiped with care. Cleanliness becomes a way to honor memory, to protect it, to show respect for the things that made the life. That cradle in the corner, it's not just furniture. It held 5 babies, and it stays dust-free. Because dust on that feels like forgetting. So they clean, to remember, to keep memory fresh. It's tender, quiet, almost like a prayer. The sacredness of home. To the Amish, home is more than shelter. It's sacred ground, a place where values breathe, where children grow, where God is felt in the quiet. And to keep it clean, that's a sacred duty, not a trend, not a Pinterest board, but a calling. A clean home invites grace, calms the soul, holds back the harshness of the outside world. It's not about perfection. Not really. It's about intention. Every washed window, every scrubbed pan, every folded cloth, it all speaks. It says, this matters. This space matters. We're grateful, so we clean. Again and again. It's about living with purpose. About honoring the hands that built the table, the feet that walk these floors, and the hearts that make it all feel like home. That's the lesson the Amish leave us with. Not perfection, but intention. Thanks for wandering with us through these quiet halls and sacred routines. If this stirred something in your soul, hit that subscribe and join our little kitchen table here at Rustic Pantry, where stories still matter and the old ways still whisper.